That's the only way to wake up. Hey there, how are you doing today? Thanks for joining me for another episode of Bitcoin and Coffee. I'll be your host, Eugene Forrest. So, what are we looking at today? Well, we're looking at an all-time high BTC price, right? We got a market cap of $108.5 billion, and that's absolutely wonderful. We're back over the $100 billion mark, and we're continuing to climb up. We passed 105 again. Now we're back up to the 108, which is near all-time highs. We got 2.7 billion traded in the last 24 hours, and we got BTC dominance of 47.9%, and that's great, back towards the 50% mark. Bitcoin took a climb last night while I was sleeping. We're up 10.3%, and I couldn't be any happier. We had a BTC all-time high before, around a little over $3,000, and now we're looking at a price of $3,156. We're looking at a Bitcoin cash price right now of $231, which is down another 19.8%. There's some speculation on why these two are going together like this, but we're going to save all of this for the end, and let's run through the market here real quick. We got Ethereum coming in at $239. It's up 6.8%. That's great. BTC holders like myself are up, and Ethereum holders are up. Cryptocurrency is definitely moving towards the way of the future. We got Ripple coming in at 17.8 cents. That's up 2.4%. That's not the biggest gains ever, but gains are gains, and you got to be loving it when cryptocurrency is going up, right? Like I said, we got Bitcoin Cash coming in at $231. That's down 19.8%. We got Litecoin coming in at $45.92, so we're back to the $45 mark where we were supposed to be. Coming in, that's 5.66% up. We got NEM, hey, making some more gains. I love it when NEM's up. We got 23 cents, and we're up 5.7%. So we got Ethereum Classic coming in at $15.54. That's up 2.5%. We got Dash at $192. That's up 2.1%. Still not the biggest gains, but, gains are gains. And here we go. We got Monero taking another 10.3% gain, just like Bitcoin, coming in at $48.24. I've been hoping for a $50 Monero here real soon. We're back at it pretty much, and hopefully we'll be continuing to climb upwards, looking towards a $75 Monero by the end of the year. We got Zcash coming in at $200. That's up 6.5%. We got Steam making some small gains, up another 2%, coming in at $1.33. And we got the Steam back dollar helping me predict the market, coming in at 98 cents, telling me that we still got some more room to go. We got Tone Vays out there pretty much saying that we're looking at a $3,500 Bitcoin anywhere between now and a week from now. And, I believe that a lot more of this is due to the fact that you can't create value out of nothing. So when you go and you take Bitcoin Cash and you split it off of Bitcoin, you pretty much just stole the value that Bitcoin was about to be gaining from the adoption of segregated witness. So, at first it was really high due to the fact that Bitcoin Cash was locked up so much, and then it was pretty much impossible to get it, and then to get it into the exchange, then to have it clear and to sell, especially when it was at the all-time peaks, unless you were preemptively prepared by depositing all of your Bitcoin into the exchange so that they split it for you, and the minute that happened, you could sell on the first day. We're pretty much looking at a situation of, as the price of Bitcoin Cash falls, the price of Bitcoin is picking it up. So, if we look at this together and you do the math, you can see that this is where the $3,500 is coming from. $31.56 and then $231. So, this is pretty much what's going to happen. And this is great, though, because this goes to help be able to demonstrate to people that cryptocurrency just isn't an imaginary money. There is math and stuff based behind it. And it's not only the electricity and the mining and all of this, but you can't just go splitting a chain and making value out of nothing and saying, oh, yes, everybody that has, $2,500 worth of Bitcoin, which would be one Bitcoin or whatever at the time, they now magically get anywhere between what was the peak, $700, and now we're looking at a low of $231. You get anywhere between this or that. So then, people are randomly getting thousands of dollars for no reason. Well, no, they didn't. They got their other half of the Bitcoin value that was supposed to be happening on the original Bitcoin for segregated witness. So as the Bitcoin Cash loses its value, the value of their Bitcoin's coming up. So, altogether, this is going to be wonderful, when it gets to November and we're dealing with the big blockers and, the segregated witness 2X is wanting to add the 2 megabyte block block, we're going to say here, it's already over here, and it's way bigger than what you were saying. It's an 8 mega blocks. So, we'll just go support that coin and let us continue with our Bitcoin, with segregated witness, so that we can build all of our second tier chains on top of it, to help take some of the value back away from the altcoins and add more value to the Bitcoin network, creating, our cash of the future, be able to do all of these other things that it hasn't been able to do as of recently, even though we've developed the technology already on the altcoins. It's a win-win situation right now. So Bitcoin Cash is fizzling out. So as it fizzles out, we're getting Bitcoin. This has made some news in the media, which will help bring some more people over here to bring attention to Bitcoin, which is always good. There's no such thing as bad news, they say, if it gets to your ears. And but I pretty much don't really have any news here today. It's mostly about the price right now, and we should all be celebrating because, at a price of $3,156, we got nothing but going upwards. So if you like everything I got going on here on Bitcoin and Coffee, I need you to hit that subscribe button down there. The numbers are always growing around here, and I'm absolutely ecstatic about it. I'm so happy that you guys have all decided to become my friends and watch this YouTube channel, and that we're all working together as a community to be able to help avoid the scams and, help each other out and see if we can all make our BTC grow together, right? And so I got all kinds of affiliation codes down there below to help you get free BTCs, doggies, Litecoin, stuff like that. Genesis Mining with a 3% discount is a way to help support this channel because I do it as a hobby. I also have donational addresses down there if you got extra crypto your way. But there's also a series of links down there to help you understand the cryptocurrency market better. Take a look at the blockchains themselves and see how the networks are doing. Look at unconfirmed transactions on the BTC network. There's also a site down there called Bad Bitcoins where you can go scan through and see if something has been considered a scam. Remember, before you invest in anything, you have to do your due diligence. And you don't actually own your Bitcoin or any of your cryptocurrency unless you have the private keys. One of the best ways to secure your cryptocurrency is on a hardware wallet. I have affiliation codes down there below for it, but even if you're not going to go out and buy a hardware wallet, at least try to look for a paper wallet or a wallet where you own your own keys. That's the best advice that I can be giving to everybody out there. And besides that, there's always my email address, and you guys know this. It's a free help desk service at eugeneforest20@gmail.com. So shoot me an email if you have any questions or you need any help. And I gotta say thank you to all the new subscribers out there. I gotta say thank you to everybody who's doing anything to help support me here at Bitcoin and Coffee. I love you guys, and I hope you guys have a great weekend. And remember, keep your Bitcoin safe.